Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 210, and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor, and we'll get right into the show. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. If there is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be available to you locally. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/Lola, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Lola's Frugal Life listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Lola. Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly meal plan. If you're new here, each week I share with you what my meal plan is for my family for the upcoming week. I think that meal planning is really important for saving money, wasting less food, reducing stress, and trying to figure out what's for dinner. So I figure that maybe this could give you some ideas for meals you might want to make, or maybe just give you some motivation to work on your meal plan. So my meal plan that I share is just for dinners, and I do rotate meals on a regular basis, so it's not always going to be like new recipes, but I do try and throw in some new things every once in a while. And the blog version of this meal plan with links to the recipes can be found at lolasfrugallife.com if you're trying to find anything that is shared during this episode. I also want to remind everyone, for the month of June 2021, I am running a $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. There's two ways to enter. First way is to leave a review on Apple Podcasts and send me a screenshot of the review via email. The second way is to screenshot the show, tag me on Instagram with the post of the screenshot, and then email me. Either way, email me if you left a review with a screenshot, or email me to let me know you tagged me on Instagram. It's important that you email me because if you win, I'll need to email you the code for the digital gift card. My email is lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. The winner will be randomly chosen from all entries received, and I'll contact you during the first week of July. So this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, June 26th. I have the meal plan come out every Wednesday with the meal plan itself starting the following Saturday. That way, if you were going to follow along with any of it, you would have enough time to do your shopping and all that kind of stuff. So for Saturday, June 26th, we are doing Cuban-style pork chops, which is from foodnetwork.com. And this is... It's really good. It's like different. It's like you marinate the pork chops in like an orange juice and lime juice marinade, and then you take ham and Swiss cheese and you butterfly the pork chops, and then you stick ham and Swiss cheese inside, like in the butterflied slot, whatever you call it, of the pork chop, of the marinated pork chop, and you grill them so it kind of all like melts together. And I think they're really good. I make these at least a couple times during the summer because they come out really good, like cooking them outside on the actual grill. And then on the side with that, I'm going to do Hellmann's Original Potato Salad, which is from food.com. I know we've had this a lot lately, but my kids really like potato salad in the summer, so I do make it a lot more frequently during the summer. And then this other side that we're having, I made again recently also, but again, this is something I make a lot in the summer, which is Mexican corn on the cob, which is from allrecipes.com. And it's pretty much just like corn grilled, that you like grill on the barbecue grill, and then you brush it with butter and mayo, and then you top it with Mexican cheese, and it comes out really good. And just a tip, what I did last time is I didn't feel like cooking the corn on the grill because it can be kind of a pain in the neck sometimes because you got to keep turning it. I wound up cooking it in the air fryer, and it actually came out really good, like the fresh corn on the cob. So just if you have an air fryer, that might be an option for you. For Sunday, we're doing sausage and peppers for a dozen, which is from allrecipes.com. And this is pretty much just sausage and peppers and sauce thrown in the crock pot, and it just cooks all day. For this recipe, it's kind of to make sandwiches, but we don't actually make the sandwiches for it. I usually serve it as a side dish with another pasta, which for today I'm going to be doing the easy ravioli bake. I make that a lot with the sausage and peppers. It kind of goes good together. So the easy ravioli bake is from BettyCrocker.com, and this is just like a really super easy quick ravioli bake where you just put like sauce, the mini raviolis, mozzarella cheese, and then you like layer them again, like maybe 2 or 3 times, however many fit, and you bake it in the oven, and that's it. So that's for Sunday. I've been trying to keep the meals easier on Sundays when I can, just because, I don't know, by the end of the day Sunday, it's hard to feel like cooking anymore sometimes. So I've been trying to keep things as simple as I can when I can. So that's Sunday. Monday, we're doing ribeye steak. I don't really have a recipe for this so much. I just pretty much marinate it with a little bit of olive oil and red wine vinegar, and then some Montreal steak seasoning, and then I just throw it on the grill, or if the weather's not good, I'll do it under the broiler. And then for a side, we're going to do tomato mozzarella pasta salad, which is from budgetbites.com, BYTES. And it's just like it's like bow tie pasta with mozzarella cheese and tomatoes, and I think it might have basil, or no, it has, no, it doesn't have fresh basil. It has fresh spinach in it, but it's just a really good like summery kind of salad, especially if you have like cherry tomatoes from your garden that you can use. And then I'm also going to make roasted rainbow vegetables in the air fryer, which is from allrecipes.com. Now, the funny thing is, if you actually go to allrecipes.com for this recipe, at least the last time I checked, this recipe had half a star. I don't really understand why. It's hardly even a recipe. It's really just a list of some vegetables that you could throw together and roast or put in the air fryer. It's like peppers, squash, zucchini, and mushrooms and onion. And then you just kind of toss them with olive oil and salt and pepper. So it's not even like I'm really following the recipe. It's more just like a reminder of what vegetables to get to do the roasted vegetables. So I just found it weird that, you know, the rating was so low, because it's like, well, it's just roasted vegetables. Like, what do you expect from it? But anyway, so that's for Monday. Tuesday, we always do like a Mexican theme night. So this Tuesday, I'm doing sheet pan chicken fajitas, which is from foodnetwork.com. And this is just chicken cut up in little pieces with peppers and onions and some seasoning. And that just goes in the oven or the broiler. I forget if this one's broiled or baked. Either way, it goes in the oven. And then I'm also going to do Chipotle black bean chili, which is from My Plant-Based Family. That's because my one daughter doesn't eat meat, so she'll have that instead of the chicken fajitas. For Wednesday, we're doing shrimp scampi bake. I've been doing like a seafood rotation on Wednesdays. So this is kind of one of my go-to ones that we have probably every few weeks. That's from allrecipes.com. And with this recipe, you take butter and Dijon mustard and some lemon and garlic, and you melt it in the bottom of a baking dish. Then you put the shrimp in there and you just bake it. And then when the shrimp's done, I just make some spaghetti on the side, and then I just kind of toss it all together with a little bit of olive oil and maybe some like garlic powder if needed, and it just makes like a one pot dish with the spaghetti and the shrimp. Of course, you could serve it separately if you want, but that's just kind of how we do it. So that's for Wednesday. Thursday, I usually do soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner, because that's the night I go grocery shopping. So I try and make it for like a really quick meal to cook, so that by the time I get home and have to put all the groceries away, I'm not like cooking for a long time afterwards. So for this Thursday, we're doing Instant Pot split pea soup, which is from foodnetwork.com. And if you like split pea soup and you have an Instant Pot and you've never made it in the Instant Pot before, I definitely recommend it. It's crazy how quickly it cooks. If you've ever made split pea soup on the stove, you know how long it takes for the peas to like cook down. It cooks so quick in the Instant Pot and they come out perfect. It's like, I make it so much more often now because it's so easy to make. So we're going to do that, and then I'm just going to be doing grilled cheese with it. Then for Friday, which is the last day of the meal plan, we're going to be grilling, and I'm going to do brats on the grill. So no recipe there, just a package of whatever brats I wind up getting. And then grilled chicken thighs. Again, I don't really have a recipe for that, but I just get like the boneless chicken thighs and I just brush them with some barbecue sauce and then just grill them until they're done, and they come out really good, like just like that. And then I'm also going to make a new recipe, which is called Rainbow Rotini Salad, which is from allrecipes.com. I haven't tried this yet, but it's basically just like a rotini pasta salad with like tomatoes and bell peppers and cucumber and broccoli and mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to try that. I figured that would go good with that grilled food. And then I'm thinking I'll probably just heat up a can of corn on the side to go with that also. So that's it for this week's meal plan. I hope this was helpful to you or gave you some inspiration to get your plan together. Don't forget you can email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife. You can find the blog, like I mentioned at the beginning, you can find the blog posts for each of these meal plans along with my other weekly episodes on my website at lolasfrugallife.com. You can also join our private listeners group at facebook.com/groups/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy this show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you listen from. And I would love it if you'd screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram. Also, if you can take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast, that would be really helpful to me in growing our listener base. So I would really appreciate that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.